Hi guys, Mark Crossfield here, more swings coming at you from a golf app. Interesting swing here. I see this one quite common actually, just kind of like a bit of a stand up rather than maybe a turn with the body, which could really help this guy, I think, change his swing direction and in turn his path of his club as well. Let's show you what I mean. Let's get stuck in. Okay, swing here, we definitely see the club kind of go up quite vertically, don't we? We see the body lift as well as he does it, so it's much more kind of this movement. Path to me of that club definitely looks like it wants to go left a lot. What I would like to see this player do is think about right hip a little bit. I've done this a bit with students who move this way. It doesn't work for everyone, but it really does change quite a big proportion of them into making a better movement. So why don't we do a few swings? Why don't you hit a few shots? I want you to think about your right hip. I want you to think about it going backwards more. I want you to think of literally just going back and even back behind you a little bit. Let your right knee straighten up as you do it. Really feel like you're turning your right side, certainly around your right hip, into that right heel, almost feeling with your pressure is the feeling, rather than for you seem to want to go hip up and to the right, which is a great movement for wanting to come swinging long way down and to the left. So let's get you feeling like you're actually moving this way. Now as you do that, you want to feel like your arms, club, the head of the club will come back with it. So feel like this is actually pulling it back. Imagine if I was going to throw a ball, you almost look a little bit like you're going like that to throw it. So arm goes out as your hips go across, up with a bit of turn. So they're almost going different ways. I want you to feel like if you were throwing the ball, as you turn your body back this way to throw it, see how my arm's coming back with it to throw it out in front of me. So I want you to try and feel the same thing. Feel like that hip is going backwards, turning quite what people might call deep into that right side, and then just hit some shots. Let it go, hit some, see what happens to your path, your strike, those kind of things. I think you find your strike will change quite a lot if we get rid of so much. It looks to a bit of sway in the raising of the right hip and that path moving so far left. And I think if we get the path moving a fraction straighter, you'll get rid of a lot of that curvature. All around that right hip. This is a bit of a feel-based lesson, if you like, much more about what I get people to feel to try and change those numbers at the bottom. Obviously we don't have any of the numbers, it's a 2D image, so it's more of a general term about what I see when I see this movement. But the success rate with this kind of look, when I say that idea, that feeling, is quite high. It doesn't work for everyone, but definitely worth giving a go. If you're someone who thinks that you swing this way or see these kind of movements, you hit the ball, definitely don't be afraid. Let the right knee go back, let the right hip turn, really feel that right hip go, and then just hit a few shots and see what it actually does to your direction and shot. If you start hitting the ball better, then keep doing that feeling. Hope that helps. Post comments down below. As always, like I say, a bit more of a feel-based one, which I know lots of people like. Nice and simple. There we go. Post comments, as always. Speak to you soon. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for loads more videos. Find me on Instagram at Crossfield Mark. Also on Twitter at 4golfonline. Find me on Facebook, Mark Crossfield. Thanks for watching. Post comments as always, and see you soon.